Oh, I didn't forgot to say on Wednesday. Yesterday was the big CPS meeting.
They're
Oh,
investigating you, homie.
The Child
Right.
Protective Services guy came back, and
Were your children taken away?
Yeah, still got the
rightfully
kids?
so.
my kids are still at the house.
Oh, okay.
I'm happy
coming
that I
back
was able
today,
to
or
stay
what?
there to be there for it. My sister was very sweet. She came over too to give Ela support.
It's very nice.
But I ended up being there, so it was a pretty full house when he came. But he asked some questions like, I don't want to say he's a very nice guy, and he gets it. But he was asking him questions like, his first question or first thing he said to them was like, "I'm here to make sure you're safe," and we were like,
Oh my god.
restart. And then his next question was, do the dogs go to the bathroom in the house a lot? And which is like, by the way, it's such a leading question. You
Yeah.
can't, like, if you're interrogating someone, you can't ask leading questions like
Right.
that. You have to say like, is the house clean? Is the house ever get dirty? Do you ever feel that the house is dirty? You don't
Yeah.
go straight to, is there dog doo-doo on the floor? That's a leading question.
That's
how you end up with to the killer, to make a murderer, not the main guy who probably did kill them, but his cousin, who's his slow cousin.
Yeah,
Anyone with
familiar
me?
with the story.
I
so
know
don't
what you're talking about. The how to make a murder
yeah.
documentary.
Yeah, his cousin got coerced into a false confession.
Oh.
I can't believe that. That's crazy. Leading questions is like awful.
Yeah,
Why not
especially
ask
to
like
kids.
where does the dogs go potty?
Yeah,
or some
exactly.
shit like that. That's
Was
silly
Theodore
as fuck.
was Theodore like, what the fuck?
I'm not. The thing is, though, like it could be that because he was not there for a long time. He asked them real questions, and he was like, "That's it." I think it's also possible he was just trying to like cut to the chase because he knew that it was. He understood the situation.
He
just wanted to
understands
get
it's all
in,
bogus.
get out, and not disturb us. So I'm not. I don't want to say anything bad about the guy because he is a very nice guy and he's been very understanding. But
Nice.
it was basically like, what did you eat for dinner last night? What happens when you? He asked Teddy, who was homesick because he had an ear infection, what did you do today? And he goes, I've been spilling lots of stuff. Because he kept spilling shit all day. He spilled like a whole can of Coke, and then he spilled like a whole milkshake and this whole thing. I was like, dude, please stop spilling stuff. And he goes, I've been spilling stuff today. And he's like, really? So what happens when you spill stuff? He goes, Daddy has to clean it. And then he goes like, does Daddy get mad at you? And Teddy goes, of course. He goes, no.
oh,
My daddy's perfect, and I love him. He didn't say that, but I
There you go.
I sensed it. He was interrogating Bruce, but he's too sweet.
Yeah, Bruce is sweet.
I mean, he's only 3, but he goes like, "What did you have for dinner last night?" Bruce goes, "I don't know."
He's playing coy.
yeah, he's
Just small
he's
smiles
keeping
and
it G.
being silly,
He's not
yeah.
saying anything.
Yeah, Bruce ain't no snitch. He knows. But yeah, it was like, it was basic stuff like that. And
Sure.
he was in, he was out, and it was fine.
Well, that's good.
yeah.
That was
He's just
quick,
doing
at
his
least.
job. But it's just a shame because he does important work, and it's just such a waste of fucking time to drive
Sure.
out to our house,
Yep.
Yeah.
spend a whole afternoon. I don't know where he came from, but driving, it takes a long time to drive anywhere in LA.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah.
kind of on like the outskirts of the main part of the city, so
Yeah.
it's got to be at least like a 30-minute drive, 45-minute drive.
Oh yeah. Did the kids have any questions about who he was or something like that?
No. Well, at first, I had this whole plan. I was like, oh, we have a friend coming today, and
Yeah.
he talks to special kids to ask them questions and see what they say, just because you guys are so special. He wants to understand.
Yeah.
Sounds like Charles Xavier or something.
Yeah, kind of.
They're going to put you in a wheelchair. And
Nothing.
Strap you to
They're
a
gonna send you
helmet.
to the X-Men school.
Yeah. Dude.
I think, so I had this plan that was going to be great, and then the dude just sat down and was like, I'm here to make sure you're safe. And I was like, bro, I had a whole story. Anyway, it was fine. It was fine. So,
That's good.
unfortunately, I know there's people online who are sad, especially that one lady that my kids were not taken away from me. Despite it clearly being better for them to be in.
Oh, I hope his kids get taken away from him. Oh, I hope so.
So cool.
They would be so much better off.
Moo.
Ah.
Moo.
That's a good one.
She's my fave.